Hi, Kathleen. All right. I'm doing this solo today, so bear with me. I gotta make sure everything's good. Balloons are in my way. How's everybody doing? Zach's in here. Kathleen's in here. What's up, guys? What's up? Thanks for joining us. Just gonna give it a minute. Let Zach know, or let Zach tell me if everything's sounding good, looking good, everything's good. But today, as you can see behind me, I still have all the balloons from last week's live, which I'm sure you remember if you were here. So I have them all here. They're still looking pretty nice. They're all still connected too. So, literally any balloon garland I make, I can literally just easily take it off the wall as it's all nice and connected together. And I can literally just take this and throw it in our truck when we're uninstalling for people. So that's really nice. Uninstalling is always way easier than installing. But yeah, I kept it all connected just because I'm gonna just kind of detach everything on stream, and then we'll create something new with all these balloons. Yeah, how's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? I'm gonna really try my best to keep an eye on chat and everything. Say hi to everybody. Hi, Jerry. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Okay, so let me grab my scissors here. We'll start with that. So I'm just gonna go ahead. Like I said, everything's already still connected from last week's live. I literally just pulled it off the hooks, and it came out like this. So what I'm gonna do is just I'm gonna go through and just snip for my 5 inches, my little 260s. Just take it all apart here so that we can make something new with it. If you watch our YouTube channel and you check out our videos and stuff, I'm sure you have seen our video on how we like to repurpose and reuse our balloons. Not necessarily reuse them for paying clients, but for videos and for content and for lives, definitely love to reuse balloons. Because, like I said, these are from last week. They look amazing. They look great still. Why not, keep using them instead of popping them? Even though I know there's a lot of you out there who have been requesting balloon popping videos, which will come, I promise, because these will start to look not the best, and we will do a popping video for all of you out there who have been requesting them. Turn up voice. Got it. Okay, I'll turn that up a little bit. And yes, we are recording, so don't worry. I didn't forget that part. Okay, let me get back to this. Yeah, so again, like, my large 24 inches are still connected on here, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut that out. If you don't have scissors or whatever, you can, if you want, just pull them apart. Some people do that. I prefer just to use scissors because it's easier and I can kind of pick and choose what part I'm detaching from. And that way, when I go to reuse them, it'll be a little bit easier. So, just gonna cut all these apart. So for today, though, we're gonna be trying something a little different. I did kind of just have this vision in my head, so it may turn out and look how it did in my brain, or it might turn out and not look the best. But you know what? That's what these are for. We're gonna try something new. Boom. Okay. This is all one. My long string of minis here that I made. Let me go ahead and put those all apart. This gold is actually 2 separate mini clusters, so I'm gonna detach all of those. I think that one over there might be 2 put together too. Let me see. Or is this just a really long one? I can't tell. definitely two separate ones. Alright. Oh! Looks like one popped. Looks like a 18 incher. Popped at some point. Must have been when we were gone, because I don't remember ever hearing a balloon pop. Oh, yep, here it is. I found the remnants of it in here. Cool. It's kind of like a puzzle, trying to figure out like where it's all connected. Alright. Okay. That's it. Easy peasy. We're all disconnected now. And now we can make something fresh and new. Put these down. Hi Lisa. Welcome in. Zach is in chat. He's not here with me at the moment. But he's in chat, so everybody say hi to Zach. Alright. So, my plan today. Where's my other? Oh, there you are. I forgot to cut out one of the 28 inches. Yeah, let me get that cut out. Okay. These are so fun. Like, look at how gigantic this thing is. Like 10 times the size of my head. And that's not even the biggest one. You can get like 3-foot balloons. Those things are probably huge. I honestly never used a 3-foot balloon because I've never had an install that big. I just think it would look kind of funny on a smaller install if you had a big, giant 3-foot balloon. But that is definitely something I want to do in the future, is a really large install and use some 28s and 3-feet balloons. Use them all, it'd be fun. So I know originally, I think last week, I talked about possibly doing like a balloon wall. I definitely still want to do that for you guys, but I realized I need to go out and get some more of these hooks from Amazon. I only have like 2 left, and I definitely need a lot more to do a balloon wall. So, balloon wall will come at a later live, I promise. There's an echo. Oh, there's an echo, Lisa? Oh, geez, I'm sorry. Not sure what that would be from, especially from Instagram Live. Not sure. Sorry about that. I'm not sure why it would be echoing. It might just be the room. Maybe it's causing a little bit of echo, so I apologize for that. But let's go ahead and just like dive into this thing. So I kind of had this vision of just doing something totally different. We'll see how it turns out. Not 100% sure. So we're just gonna go for it. Let's grab my 260s here. We're just gonna make a few little loops here. All right. Again, for the 260s, these are what I use to connect my balloons to the hooks. So I just make, I'll show you guys in a second, but I just make a really loose knot, like as close to the end as possible. So I'll show YouTube and Instagram. So that's what it looks like, just all the way to the end. If it's, you know, no echo for you, Kathleen. Okay, interesting. Well, I am probably the worst tech person ever, so I do not have answers as to why there's an echo for some of you and not an echo for others, but I apologize. This was my idea. We're basically not going to start from the bottom like I always do and then work our way up and stuff. I'm just going to kind of like sporadically start on the wall and do more of like a artistic version of balloon. It's not even really gonna be like, I don't even want to say it's a garland per se, but I don't know what to call it. Just a vision in my head we're gonna go for. Alright, so I'm just gonna grab this. This is one of my mini garlands. It has 12 balloons in it. Well, 11 because one popped, but it should have 12 balloons in it. That's usually what makes up a mini garland. We did lose one from last week, but that's all right. We won't worry too much about it. we can easily cover that up just by twisting the balloons and whatnot. So, oh, I actually still have a 260 in here, so we're just going to use this. So my 260 looped around one of my balloons from last stream, so why not reuse it, right? So we're going to take this, and I'm just going to hook it on here. Boom, easy peasy. It's kind of floating around here. And then obviously, like, I don't know if you guys can tell on the screen, but there's like a huge hole right here, kind of where the balloon popped. So easy fix. We're just gonna go ahead and kind of maneuver the balloons together. That's kind of the best part about balloons is they're really malleable and adjustable, and especially if you're using my technique of, well, not my technique, but the technique I like. I didn't invent it, but the technique of tying the necks together, it makes it really easy to maneuver your balloons around and adjust them how you want them. I like to try and keep my larger balloons kind of pointed towards the front, just to add some like depth and dimension to it. Gonna make sure we're all good. I'm gonna hold this 260 on till later, and we're gonna grab this other. Let's see if I can find a 260 in here. Oh, yep, there it is. So generally when I'm taking balloons down, I just unhook all the 260s off the hook, and like I said at the beginning, everything's already connected, so I can just take the whole like grouping of balloons and throw it into our transport vehicle at the end. But I do like to just take these 260s off, just since they're looped around a balloon. I'll take these off and just like save them, and I just have like a whole bag of already tied 260s that I use to connect my balloons to hooks or different things, so that way we can reuse those as well. You know, all about reusing, recycling, all that good stuff. All right, we're gonna hang this one going this way, I think. All right, we're gonna do some adjusting. Boom. Cool. As you saw, this one was kind of off to the side when I threw it up there, so I just go ahead and I pushed one of the 11-inch balloons more towards the back and pulled this one forward. It might take you a few tries, it might not stay right away, but you know, just keep working with it. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments. Yes, please. Yeah, any questions or comments, throw them out there. We love to hear from you guys and talk to you more. I guess I don't need this right now, so we're just going to toss it off to the side, and we're going to keep going here. So, in my vision, I kind of had like different clusters of balloons kind of just floating on the wall. I know I say in a lot of my videos not to have a floating garland, but I think for this style that I'm kind of going for, it's not quite, it's purposefully floating. If you're starting from the ground and you want it to look like it's set on the ground and coming from the ground, obviously you don't want it to be lifted and floating in that situation. Let me adjust Instagram here a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better. My microphone is now in the way, but all right, let me see if I can adjust this for a hot second, guys. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, let me know if sound is still good. Just want to make sure everyone can see everything. Cool. So yeah, we're gonna go for some floating action. I don't really know what we're doing. We're just winging it today. So this is a perfect time if you guys have any questions about anything or anything you guys want me to cover or go over. If you've watched any of our videos and you're like, I don't understand what this girl's doing, I could definitely clarify that with you guys. That's why we like doing these lives, because you can ask us in real time, which is pretty cool. So yeah, take advantage of that. So for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and try and find a neck in here. The beauty about reusing balloons too, and me cutting them, obviously I try to cut as close to the knot as possible, so if I still need to reuse that neck, I can. But obviously you have 12 different necks in this mini balloon garland, so even if you use one and cut it you'll be able to find another one that hasn't been cut or used. So I go ahead and grab this balloon. And should we have it go down? Should we go to the side? I don't know, because we're just winging it. So I'm going to go from the bottom, I think. And we're going to find a neck in here. That is not a neck, that is the pop balloon. Oh, there's one. Okay. Alright. One neck from a gold balloon tied to one neck of a black balloon, and we have them connected. Now, obviously, when I went to go do that, I kind of rustled the balloons around a little bit. And now I want to kind of adjust them a little bit more. So, that, and then because we have two separate clusters in here, we have one cluster of black here, one cluster of black here, tied together via the neck, making up our mini garland. I can actually take this bottom half, this bottom 6 balloons, and kind of move these. So they're going a different direction. So as you saw, it kind of started off where it was just dripping down, but I wanted to pull it off to the side a little bit more and cluster it together. So that's what we did there. Do you keep a lot of stock on hand, or do you order balloons per job? So I actually order balloons per job. So before we lived in Arizona, we lived in an area where there wasn't really like a balloon shop you could physically go to and pick up balloons. So we ordered a lot of our balloons online. We did like Pro Balloon Shop. I know you can order directly from Calisan. What other ones are there? LA Balloons. Those are some of the ones that we order from and still order from today. But we actually do have a physical store here in Arizona that we can go to, which is awesome. Because I like actually being able to see like the colors and everything in person. So yeah, I purchase balloons per job. So any balloons that we have here that we use for like lives or videos or whatever, they're usually just like leftovers from different jobs and things like that. Because I usually overbuy because you just never know when I'm purchasing for a client. So yeah, a lot of these balloons are just leftovers that I have on hand. So I don't usually go out and buy balloons specifically for our videos. That's also why I reuse a lot of balloons too. So good question. Good question. Thank you for your question. Appreciate that. We do deposit for a job which pays for balloons. Oh yeah. That's a good point. Yes. So we do a 50% deposit to basically like hold the client's date, and that deposit pays for the balloons. That way we can get those ordered or purchased up front. That way we can make sure that we get the colors that the client wants and they're not out of stock or, you know, this and that. Yes, so that's a good reason to get a, you know, at least a 50% deposit from a client ahead of time when they're booking. So it saves the date that they want and it allows you to purchase the balloons you need. Cool. Yeah, let's get cracking, laughing, keep going here. All right, cool. I like this. This is kind of what I was envisioning in my head. A little bit more of like a balloon, like cluster cloud situation here. I don't even know what to call this, but we're gonna see what it looks like. Let's go ahead. Now we have, if you guys remember from last week's stream, if you guys were here with us, these are my double stuffed balloons. So it is actually, on the outside is the Calisan Desert Sand, and on the inside is just the Calisan Black, which you see here. When I tied these, I only tied the inner black balloon. So that is what I'm going to be grabbing to tie the neck to. So if you can see that, that's the black balloon neck on the inside. That is what I'm tying with. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this. I'm going to go over the top, I reach without my step stool. You just have to believe. Let me find a neck first, though. Alright, there's one. Oh, this is one that was already tied to, but that's alright. So you can reuse it. I'm also kind of doing a balloon no-no today, which is I'm wearing black, but I have to admit, a lot of my wardrobe is black. It's really not that big of a deal. You can wear black if you want to. I just say try to avoid it, like when you're working with clients and whatnot, just because, like, with the balloons, the latex, if you're, you know, grabbing them, rubbing them on your shirt or your pants or whatever, like, you will get, like, that white, dusty film, which isn't, like, a huge deal, but definitely something to keep in mind. Alright. Cool. So we just threw that on there. Obviously does not look too hot in its current state, so we're going to zhuzh it a little bit here. Okay. It's kind of turning on me right now. Let's go ahead and lift this camera up a little bit, guys. Sorry. See what I'm doing? We're not actually doing a lot on the floor today, so. Okay. I don't know how I'm feeling about that one. I think. So go up a little bit more, maybe? For now, we're gonna leave it there. I might adjust it later. That's the other great thing. You kind of adjust as you go, and really, like, take a step back and look at it. I'm actually looking in our screen over there so I can kind of see what I'm doing without having to step back, but normally I would be like where you guys are, looking at it, being like, do I like that? Do I not like that? Do I want to move it? And then moving it kind of as I go. Usually stay away from wearing white. Oh, yeah, white probably is not good either. Black or white, both sides of the spectrum. Honestly, I don't think I've worn white while working with balloons. I'm trying to think. But yeah, that would probably not go so well either, Kathleen. You'd probably get that dirty as well. Let me fix this for our YouTube people. Well, that's just gonna be in there a little bit. No biggie. All right, let's go ahead. Throw this other one in here. Do I want this one to go down or do I want this one to go in? Here. There. Not sure where I want to put this one yet. Maybe. So my thought is to kind of connect these two with more of the minis. So I don't want to connect them with my 11s. So I'm trying to decide if I want it to go more here, maybe more there. Get more like a. I'm trying to go for different shapes as well. So maybe this would be better over here. I don't want it to look too much like just a balloon blob though either. So and don't feel like anything's permanent when you're making things. You can always detach it if you're not loving it. Hi Celestial, welcome. welcome. Yeah, white would definitely get dirty too. White and black, you know, will definitely get dirty when working with balloons. They just not only attract dust, but they also just have that film on them as well. Trying to find a neck that is not an 18-inch neck. this is probably gonna make this spin a little bit. Yeah, okay. Let's see. I'm trying to do all this without my step stool. We're gonna see how it goes though. That's how I want it to be, but it's just not gonna stay. I'm gonna need another hook to hold it where I want it, I think. Which is more like that. Okay. So obviously we're gonna need another hook because it's just flying around all willy-nilly. Actually I don't hate that. But you know, sometimes things just work out for the best. We'll come back to that one. Where is one of my hooks? Alright. Again, I only have one hook left. I thought I had two. Dang, that's sad. Okay, we're gonna try and make this work. I need to order some more of these. And I'm gonna keep repeating this because I just wanna be like super clear. These hooks that we are using on our walls, don't use on client walls, please, because they are not like 3M. They don't just like come off super easily without any damage. These are like heavy duty hooks, which work great on outdoor things and walls with texture, which is what we have. Our walls are like, I don't know, they're not popcorn, but they have this interesting texture on them, which I've honestly never really seen before. But 3M hooks do not stay on them. They will fall off almost immediately. Check YouTube chat. Yeah, I'm checking YouTube chat. Nobody said anything in YouTube yet. You like that? Do you like how it is right there? I kind of like it. Maybe I should leave it. Maybe we should just go with it. We're gonna adjust this guy now. This doesn't want to stay there. There we go. Okay. Kind of like that too. It's kind of interesting, actually. We'll save this hook until we need it again. Let me go ahead and attach the other black one in here. Definitely attach this black one. I'm thinking just like to the outside of this one. Maybe to add some layering. Find a gold 11-inch neck somewhere in here. No, that's not an 11-incher. I know there's one in here. Where are ya? There's one. All right. You gotta love that sound. Boom. Alrighty. Make sure I'm not missing anything. You should connect with, oh wait. Zach said, Queen Lady from YouTube asks, what is the best gold brand metallic? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't see that on my chat. Interesting. Weird. Okay. Well, Zach, you're just gonna have to, send over any comments that are being left. Okay, so Queen Lady from YouTube again asked, what is the best gold brand metallic? Honestly, my favorite that I've used so far are these here, and these are the Calisan metallic gold. Those are my favorite. They're super vibrant, I guess, but not too like yellowy. There's a lot of brands of gold that I've used that are just like too yellow, and I'm not a big fan of that. I think these are like the perfect gold color. They give a great like chrome metallic look to them. And I just think they look really nice all around. So Calisan metallic gold. Yeah, I don't know why this, there's like, can I get rid of this? Close poll. Okay, there we go. The poll wasn't going away on YouTube there. Sorry about that. Let's see. Okay, so we answered that question. What else did we have here? Kathleen said you should connect with the minis. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yes, that is exactly what I was thinking. I'm going to connect them with the minis. That's what I was envisioning. Glad we're on the same page, Kathleen. So yeah, let's see. That's what I was doing. I'm losing my train of thought. I'm a little scatterbrained right now. So I apologize. But the black one that I just attached over here, I've only attached one end of my mini garland, as you can see. So the other end is kind of just like sticking straight out there. Not loving that, so I'm gonna go and attach the other end of that black mini garland. Thanks, Zach. Thanks, Zach, for throwing that in there. I'm probably gonna have to give in and use my step stool now to get to the top here. This is gonna be loud, I apologize. So again, I'm gonna take the edge of this black one. This is a super weird angle, so bear with me. Boom, we got that other end in, and as you can see, it's not sticking straight out anymore. It has twisted a little bit though, so we're gonna readjust that. Boom. Okay. Now, if I was doing this for a client, I would definitely add a few more like hooks in here, just so that these aren't moving around as much. Obviously, when you're going and tying stuff in, it's kind of inevitable. Things are gonna move. Just go ahead and take a step back and readjust after you tie stuff in. Let's see what we got going on here. All right. Hi, Claude. I apologize if I mispronounce your name, but welcome, welcome, welcome. Super fan. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. It's good to have you here. Sorry, Zach, I had to close the poll, otherwise I can't see the chat on YouTube. So I don't know. Sorry. Okay. Well, welcome, Claude. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you. All right, so let's take a look what we got going on here. I'm really liking this. I think this is kind of fun. I'm gonna adjust my YouTube situation here a little bit, just so you guys can see what we got going on. There we go. Much better. Continue. Okay. Alrighty. The only thing, this black, I'm gonna kind of push towards the back, just a tad, I think, towards the bottom here. Yeah. Oh, much better. Easy peasy. So all I did is just kind of pulled, the gold was kind of getting tucked back in there. So I just pulled one of the gold balloons forward a little bit. Sorry. Instagram. Hope you can see that. And that way, it just looks a little bit more connected. There we go. Cool. I almost feel like I need to attach this one back in as well, so it's not kind of sticking out all funky like it's doing right now. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna grab a neck out of here. pulling that one a little bit too much. Just trying to make it work, but it wasn't working. Let me see. We're gonna have to reattach that one. I'm looking. Aw, thank you, Claude. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate that. Yeah, give us, you know, a subscribe if you want to see more videos, some more tips. We're always trying to share different ideas, different balloon suggestions, things like that. So you don't want to miss out. Definitely check out our YouTube channel if you're coming from Instagram, and we have a few different techniques on there, some tips and tricks, lots of different things, and then of course we go live. We're going to be trying to go live on both Instagram and on YouTube, so we appreciate you guys coming in from both sides. Let me get back to trying to attach this guy in here. Let's see, where can I find? Might even use this guy. Let's try this. Found a stray 260 in here. Gotta pull that out later. Much better. Okay, now we're talking. That's more what we wanted. Trying to get this one to stay where I want it to, but I think I'm gonna have to add another hook in. It's just not really working the way I want it to. Yeah, I don't like that. I like it better where it was. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted. Perfect. I'm gonna step out to the side so you can kind of see where we're going with this. And again, this one's a little too far forward for me. I want to bring the gold forward again. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this gold. There we go. So I'm not sure if you guys can see how much of a difference that made, but just like this gold was really like shoved back behind the desert sand there. And I just wanted to bring it forward, so I just go ahead and pull that gold balloon a little bit. Welcome, Luna. Hi, Luna. Claude, you're so young. Where are you from? I'm watching from Houston. Oh, welcome from Houston. Welcome. I guarantee you, I probably look younger than I am. So whatever age you think I am, probably like tack on like at least 7 years. I look very young for my age, and I'm totally used to that. But yeah, I am actually no. I love when people guess my age. I know when people are like, don't guess someone's age. But if you want to throw a guess out there of how old you think I am, I always get a kick out of that. But I guarantee you I'm probably older than you think. But maybe not. Some people get it right. Some people get it right. Alright, so now that we kind of have the like base shape that I was kind of going for here. Actually, I honestly didn't know what I was going for. I was just kind of winging it, but we're trying something new today. So I'll share with you guys at the end how old I am. You guessed 21? Ooh, okay. Good guess. Honestly, that's a lot higher than most people guess. Usually I get like 18. But nope, I'm actually older than that. And we are in Arizona. Yes, we are in Arizona. So we got people from Houston in here, Arizona. Fun. I love it. I love doing these lives, guys. It's so fun to be able to, like, you know, react to you guys in real time and be able to like ask any questions, things like that. 28. Kathleen got it. Did I tell you this, Kathleen? Maybe I mentioned it in one of my videos. Yes, I am 28. 28. All right, so now what I think I'm gonna do is start putting my my mini 5-inch balloons in here. Now, my idea was to kind of like create kind of an extension onto these and like connect it via the minis. So, yes, and Kathleen's from Louisiana. I love it. That's awesome. So let's go ahead and figure out how we want to do this. I'm thinking, I don't want it to just like come out randomly. I think I want it to come out. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna start one. Let's start one here. Oh, that was a 260 I cut. No, that was a good guess, Kathleen. I love it. That was awesome. You got it spot on. I don't think that has ever happened in my 28 years of life where someone has actually guessed my age right. I love it. That's awesome. Thank you for the tip of the argan oil spray. It's awesome to know that. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I know. High shine can be really hard to get sometimes, so I think that is an awesome backup. If you guys aren't sure what we're referring to, we have a video on our YouTube about a good substitute that you can use instead of high shine if you need it. So definitely go check that out. It's definitely a lifesaver, I would have to say. Especially when working with like dark balloons, black balloons, or if you're somewhere warm like we are in Arizona and you're installing like any balloons outside, you're definitely gonna want it. Definitely gonna want some sort of high shine or hairspray as a last minute solution. So let's go ahead and keep rolling here. I'm gonna keep attaching some of these to each other. You ever had that where you like just slips out of your hands? I feel like that happens to me a lot. Okay, I'm not really shaping those yet because I just want it to get it long enough where I can kind of bring it and like snake it and connect it into here. So I could have connected all of these ahead of time. I could have made like one long strand and then connected it. But since I don't really know where I'm going with it, I'm just going to kind of connect as I go. You have to take a screenshot of the spray. Oh yeah, we should have linked it. Yeah, it was honestly just some hairspray that I use personally for my hair that I had in my cabinet. And I was like, oh, we're definitely going to give this a try. So yeah, it was just, I think like some Moroccan oil, argan, aerosol hairspray. But yeah, I'm sure it would work with like any hairspray. I would just get one that says like high shine, like, you know, had like adds shine or whatever, and I think that would probably work. Have I ever tried olive oil? No. Maybe we have to make a video out of that. I have not tried olive oil. Have you? Does that work? I don't even know. Kathleen, I started using the high shine, but a tip that I've learned is to put it in some micro spray bottles the micro mist spray bottles and your bottles, and you use a lot less and it goes a lot further. Oh, interesting. So you take the high shine out of like the bottle that it comes in and you put it in your own little like spray bottles. That's actually a great idea. Just so you don't use as much. Okay. I like that. See, this is exactly what we want, guys. We love this. We love you guys sharing like your tips as well, because you know, just like building a big community. So like, you know, all these brains are better than just one brain, right? You know, we can come up with a bunch of different ideas and whatnot. Yeah, we'll definitely have to make a video about that one. Yes, trying out olive oil. Interesting. We definitely have a lot of olive oil. I keep using the pieces that I already cut on accident. Okay, here's my 260. There we go. Out of all the ones I could be grabbing, I'm grabbing the already used one. Oh, yep, see it? I used, uh-oh. So I think I cut something here on accident. That's alright, we can still reattach. No need to worry. It's gonna be good as new. Okay, there we go. We're just gonna adjust this a little bit. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. One thing I did want to say real quick before I check to see if anyone said anything else. If you are using the tying of the neck technique and you notice that your necks are like fraying or snapping while you're trying to tie them, usually the reason for that is you're not correctly inflating your balloons. Mine just snapped there, but it was one that was already partially cut, so that's why that one snapped. But I realized kind of when I first started doing balloons and I started this technique, that a lot of, I was, you know, pulling them to tie them and they would fray and they would snap. I think the main reason for that is, like I said, you're not inflating your balloons correctly. They're probably overinflated, or it can be too that the brand of balloon that you're using just doesn't have a very stretchy neck, and so you definitely need certain brands that have longer, stretchier necks, because there are some that are better for this technique than others. I'm gonna go ahead and add a gold in here, and then I'm gonna see where we're kind of at. Make sure no one said anything. Lisa, connect the mini from the sand to the black. Oh yeah. So this mini back, were you thinking back into here? Is that what you were kind of thinking? What brands have long necks? Yeah, great question. So my favorite brands that I've used quite a few different brands, and the brands that I've used that I've noticed have the longest neck are definitely Calisan. Oh my gosh, I'm like totally blanking right now. Calisan, Sempertex, Tuftex are probably the best ones. Qualitex is pretty good, but I would say like top, we want to do a video on this to do a comparison. But I personally think Calisan has the longest, stretchiest necks, and then probably Tuftex, and then probably Sempertex, and then Qualitex. In that order. Definitely I think Calisan is at the top there. I love the combination of color that you're using. Thank you, thank you. These are actually leftover from our live last week. So anyone who wasn't here, I'll just kind of go over them. These are all Calisand balloons, all of them. So we have the just Calisand black. We have the Calisand metallic chrome gold. And then these are double stuffed. This is Calisand desert sand on the outside, and then just the Calisand black on the inside. So yeah, thank you. The top sand to the black in the middle. Oh, you want this one connected to here? These two? Is that what that's what you were saying? I'm thinking this one. We're gonna kind of loop it into here. Cool. This is kind of what I was envisioning in my head a little bit. We're not gonna make like a complete circle though. That's what I don't want to do. So I'm gonna try to avoid that, even though that's kind of where we're heading right now. We're gonna go somewhere. We're gonna try and go somewhere a little different. Let's see what I have left here for my minis. Boom, boom. Do you buy the Calisand online? Yes. Yeah, unfortunately, the in-person store that we go to does not have Calisand. So Calisand, yes, we always have to order online. You can either order directly from Calisand.com. Otherwise, I know another one that has Calisand, I believe is Pro Balloon Shop. Yes. So those are the two places that I usually order Calisand from. Because I know Calisand is a little bit more difficult to get. Is a very popular European balloon brand. So it can be a little bit more difficult, but those are the two places that I have ordered from before. But I would definitely say Calisand, Tough Decks. Those are probably my two faves. If I have a go-to, definitely for sure those two. Okay, let's go ahead and kind of want this to come out like here maybe, and connect these two. Let's connect this in gold. I'm gonna connect these two ahead of time. Like I said, these are all from last week, and they look pretty dang good still. Honestly, if you're working indoors, your balloons could, like, I've had balloons up for, like, a couple months. You know, you'll get a few here and there that can get a little, like, wrinkly or flimsy, but if they're inside at a pretty, like, steady temperature, they'll last a really long time. Bargain Balloons. Oh, I've heard of that one. Yes, thank you, Kathleen. Apparently, Bargain Balloons also has Calisand. I've actually never ordered from them. I have heard of them, but I have not ordered from them. So that is awesome. Thank you, Kathleen, for sharing that. Aw, man, I lost the net, guys. I need to find it again. There's one. Oh, this is the already used deck. It's got another balloon on it. I don't think I got it. Oh, maybe I did. Okay. I did get it. Cool, cool. Alright. We're gonna keep cruising along. No, we don't want this one to connect back into. Kind of thinking. More like that. Let's go back into this, maybe? Not sure about that one yet. Not sure at all. Hello, welcome, welcome. How's it going? Thanks for joining. We are just kind of winging a new creation here, so we're just kind of seeing how it's going. I want to add something over here because this area is bothering me, so I'm going to come back to that. We're going to go ahead and add some in here. I think I'm going to have this maybe come across. So let's go ahead and try that. Keep grabbing an 11 or a 18-inch neck, and I don't want that. There's one. Okay. Boom. And then we're gonna come around with it. I just started to follow. Oh, you're Claude. Awesome. Well, now we have you on both. Thank you for following the Instagram. That's awesome. We appreciate that. Yeah, we try to post different things on different social medias. So if you're not following us across the board, we have everything kind of linked up above my head here if you're on YouTube. If you're coming from Instagram, all of our stuff is linked in our bio. So definitely try and check that out. Hi, Ewan. How's it going? And once I'm done with this, guys, we can like take a few minutes. If you guys have any questions or anything, definitely let me know, so we can answer any of those or go over anything. Yeah, link in bio if you're on Instagram. Okay, so I'm not sure. These are my last minis that I had left over, so I'm not sure if I'll have enough to go for the look that I am imagining in my head, because I'm imagining this is going to kind of go up and connect back over there, but I don't think I'm going to have enough. So that's all right. This is just practice. Whoop, no. to go around, but I don't think it's gonna be able to. Maybe instead have it do something else. Not loving that either though. My original idea was that this was gonna come up and over and connect, which is kind of what I like. So let's see what we can maybe do here. Hi, TA Carpentry, welcome. Thanks for joining. It's awesome to see you guys all here. Thank you, thank you. We are kind of just trying something new, trying something different. This isn't like 100% what I had in mind, but this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. This is just something that I had in my head. And so we're just kind of winging it today, practicing, doing something fun, answering questions. So if you have any balloon related questions that you would like me to answer, or anybody in the chat to maybe give their opinion, definitely type those in chat. We'd love to go over that. I'm gonna try something. Okay, cool. All right, well, that's all the balloons that I have. So we're just gonna pause there momentarily, and I am going to just sit down and chat with y'all for a minute, see if you guys have any questions. I'm gonna critique myself real quick. Okay, pop a squat here. All right, so again, this is definitely something I'm gonna keep probably working on, keep refining, because this is not 100%. I'm not in love with this, and honestly, I could take it all down and redo it, which we're probably gonna do for a video or another live. But I would have to say the reason why I'm not in love with it, I'm not loving the shape. Not loving the shape that it's giving. I think I could do a little bit better. It's not quite what I was envisioning. I think my initial clusters that I had just needed to be a little bit more spread out from each other so that I could really connect them more with the minis, but also incorporate minis more in here as well. Tie it all in so not just my minis aren't just being used to just connect. But again, we're gonna go ahead and keep working on this. We're gonna keep trying this new idea out and kind of perfecting it. Just to do a little something different. I also want to do like a balloon wall with you guys. I want to do maybe a live where we attach a garland to something other than a wall. But if there's anything that you guys specifically would like to see, definitely let me know. Let's see here. What do we got? I'm gonna grab this because so I don't have to keep moving back and forth. Here we go. All right. Kathleen asks, do you only do organic garlands or have you made structures or columns? That's a good question, Kathleen. I have not done any columns. I have done a balloon wall and mostly garlands, but organic garlands. Haven't done columns, haven't done really like structured like archways or anything. I've done more like organic archways, things like that. So, sorry, my eyes are bothering me for a hot minute. I'm gonna let you guys take a look at this for a second. yeah, again, this is just a new idea I had in my head. Very, very organic, but we're gonna keep working on it. I want to do some different colors. What are some other things that you guys would like to see in some of these lives or in some of our videos? Anything specifically that you guys like have questions about? Any like techniques or anything? What? Actually, I had a question and then I just kind of lost it. I definitely want to do a balloon wall for you guys though. I can do a balloon wall on a wall, or we can do a balloon wall using kind of like a pipe and drape type structure as well. So I would love to do something like that with you guys. I think that could be really fun. Yeah, let me know. Let me know what you guys think. And again, please follow us on YouTube. YouTube is where we post a lot of our tips, tutorials, tricks, things like that. We are trying to go even harder on YouTube. We're trying to post more videos. We post on Mondays and Thursdays. That's when our new videos comes out. And then we have our lives on Sundays. So it's been really great doing these lives with you guys. Each week we're getting more and more people, which is awesome. More and more people chatting, asking questions, giving their input. I love seeing familiar faces. Kathleen, you've been here for a while now. It's always great to see you. Have you in here is awesome. And we got some new people today. Claude, we appreciate you going from our YouTube over to our Instagram, checking us out on both. Our Instagram is definitely more, just our profile, or not our profile. What is it? Oh my gosh, my brain is not working today. Our portfolio, okay. Our Instagram is definitely more of our portfolio of just some of our work that we've done. And if you go on our YouTube, it's a lot more like behind the scenes, in-depth tips and tricks and things like that. You'd like to see a balloon wall? Okay, cool. Yeah, I definitely want to do a balloon wall. These balloons were just like still looking so good. I was like, I don't want to inflate anymore. I'm just gonna reuse these. So I like to reuse as much as possible. Because I definitely need a lot more balloons for a balloon wall. And I need more hooks. I need to remind myself to order more hooks off of Amazon because I'm gonna need more hooks and I'm gonna need more balloons. So balloon wall is definitely coming up. We do have an example of one on our Instagram though. That one was a fun one. Yeah, if you guys don't have any questions or anything else, we'll probably wrap this up for today. And I gotta feed Miss Molly, our little house guest, our little Shih Tzu that we're watching. It's about her dinner time. I'm surprised she doesn't come in here growling at me because she always knows when it's dinner time. She lets me know when it's dinner time. Yeah, I think today was fun. Today was really fun. It didn't 100% turn out how I wanted it to, but that's okay. That's okay. This was just the first time for this I don't even know what to call it, but we're definitely gonna work on this. We're gonna perfect this because I think it could be something cool. It could be something cool and different. Yeah. Okay, balloon wall. We have a vote for a balloon wall, so we're definitely gonna do a balloon wall. I love that. Organic balloon art. Thank you, Zach. Yes. This organic balloon art situation that I have going on behind me. We're gonna perfect this because I think it could be really cool. It could be really different. Yeah. I need to get the shape down. Also, I think another challenge is I need to get more hooks because I'm trying to work with the hooks that are already on the wall, which doesn't necessarily work out so great when you're trying to go organic. But yeah. Awesome. Well, you guys are great. You guys are awesome. I appreciate all of you. Thank you. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up the live for today, but I hope all of you are gonna have an amazing rest of your Sunday. I'm gonna show you guys how easy this is to take down, though, really quick before you leave. All right, this is why I love. You like it, Kathleen? Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Honestly, I'm not saying I hate it. It just wasn't what I had in my head when I envisioned it. But I think it's kind of cool. I think it's definitely gonna be something different and interesting. I definitely needed some more minis. Zach is always on me. He loves the minis. He's like, more minis, more minis, more minis. And I will say, personally, minis are like my least favorite to inflate. So when I'm inflating, I honestly like feel like I have so many. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this should be plenty, right? And it's never enough. So that is why, especially when I'm doing an install for a client or anything, I always bring backups. So I always inflate like as many as possible, but then I always bring a bunch of balloons that aren't inflated as well. Because like I said, it might look like a lot, but when you get there, you always need more. Always, always, always. Bye, Kathleen. Thank you for joining us again. We appreciate you. I hope you have an amazing rest of your Sunday. Kathleen also gave us an awesome idea of doing like an organization of all of our balloon inventory, which I love because I'm a huge organization fan. Hey, Stephanie. How's it going? Stephanie is another fellow balloon artist from Arizona. Thanks for joining. We kind of were just going for something new today, trying something different. We're gonna keep trying out new things. Next week we're gonna do a balloon wall per request of Kathleen, and yeah, I wanted to show you guys how easy it was to take this down. So one of the reasons I love doing the tying of the necks is for when you're going to take them down. It's super easy. You can easily just. This is also the hardest part. Having to take it all down after you. Boom. Okay. That was one hook. The rest are on this other hook. Boom. And as you can see, everything's still connected. Ah! So I can literally take all this and bring it up to our truck. So that's awesome. Obviously, uninstalling takes half the time as installing, but hi Stephanie again. How's your Sunday going? Hope you guys are having a good time. All right, well that was that, and then of course I have all my 260s on here that I used to connect them to the wall. So I just go in and I figure out which balloon it's wrapped around. Unhook it, got my little loop, and I can save all these for my next install. So it saves materials, but also saves me time because then I don't have to tie all these every single time. So I just have a little bag of all of these that I collect and reuse, which is awesome. Try and reuse as much as possible. So cool. Well, if you guys don't have any other questions or anything like that, we're probably gonna wrap this live up for today, but we hope that we catch you for the next one. Hi, Dominic. You want us to pop them? We're not gonna pop them yet, Dominic, because they're still in really good condition, being only like a week old, and I'm probably gonna reuse them for our next live for our balloon walls. So I promise, Dominic, we will do a balloon popping video. I promise, I promise, I promise. That is like a huge request from people. They want to see us pop the balloons. Someone asked me to like pop one sitting on it. So, you know, I think that might suck, but I'll do it for you guys if that's what you want to see. We'll do a popping video, okay? I promise. Once these are looking rough, we're gonna pop them. But I gotta use them up as much as possible. So yeah, okay, well I appreciate all of you guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday, and we'll hopefully catch you guys next Sunday for our next live. Also, make sure you check out our YouTube. We release videos Monday, tomorrow. There'll be a new video up, and Thursday. So yeah, appreciate all of you. You guys are great. Thanks for everyone who contributed, asked questions, left comments, said hi. It's awesome. All right. We'll catch you guys next time. Bye.